Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel today. We have a major announcement for all of you CRPA members. Wanted to go through it with you today, but before we do that, please be sure and like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. We are still doing the XD giveaway. Be sure and drop the comment in the comment section, hashtag CRPA for the win if you want another chance to enter that. But real good consequences to real good relationships. We got a huge announcement for you today. We're going to go through it. With me in person is CEO and president of the Police Credit Union of California, Eddie Young. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you very much, Kevin. It's an honor to be here today.
Well, thank you very much, and like I'm saying, this is and we definitely want everybody to watch through the end because we're gonna show how this can be a real benefit to each CRPA member. But we have decided to basically create a union, create a partnership between CRPA and the Police Credit Union. But I really want to know, about you, about the credit union itself. You hear a lot about big banks, whether it be Chase, Bank of America, or anything like that. How is that different from what a credit union is?
Well, Kevin, it's very, very basic. A credit union, unlike a bank, is really a cooperative. It's founded by its members. The biggest difference really is a bank has stockholders. So you think about really where the interest lies. Is it to the customers or is it to their stockholders? And most often, right, it's the stockholders that really call the shots. With a credit union, that structure is vastly different, where every member is technically the owner, right, as a cooperative. So there is no interest from a stockholder standpoint to say, hey, keep the stock value up. What do we need to do to take away from that customer, that account holder? For us, every dollar that we earn, it goes back to the membership. It goes back to the organization. What can we do as far as product development to better our members that have been loyal to us for many years?
So that actually that's interesting. So basically, what you're saying is there could be a disconnect between, the consumers or the people using the bank and the board members that reside over that. What you're saying is there is now a direct correlation from the finances within the institution to the people who are actually using it. I'm getting that right?
You're dead on, Kevin. You're dead on.
Well, I mean, so then within the realm of credit unions, what sets the Police Credit Union apart from other credit unions?
Well, let's go back a bit, 70 years, because we have been in business serving the law enforcement community for 70 years. This year marks our 70th anniversary. The original 10 founding fathers were police officers of San Francisco Police Department. And back then, they saw the issue with financing because at that time, new recruits coming into the police department were having trouble as far as financing or having enough money to purchase uniforms, the belts, boots, all those the equipment that's related to their work. So hence, they started to band together to start the credit union. So how can we help fellow brothers in law enforcement to kind of get their career started? Well, fast forward to today, we continue to do that for our members, but we also continue to help our members in law enforcement to in the pursuit of the American dream. Home ownership, we offer mortgage loans. Auto purchases, we're able to finance their autos. For example, we move with credit cards, so we offer that as well. And by the way, with credit cards, our credit card rates is below 10%. It's actually the 9% mark compared to banks, other places that charge us over 20%. So again, our value proposition is about what can we do to help further the financial lives, to put them in a better position, to give them peace of mind within the financial world. So that is really our primary mission.
Well, so that is a credit union founded by law enforcement for law enforcement. Here we are today. I mean, the mix with CRPA or the firearms community seems pretty up your alley. We are very supportive of law enforcement. We consistently push our legislature in the direction of supporting law enforcement as well. I got to tell you too, I mean, there are just some great things from what I've seen going on. I want to know, can you tell me, because this seems like a major attracting quality for somebody who wants to support law enforcement. You guys have an end of watch program. I would probably butcher it, so I'm going to ask, can you describe what the end of watch program is? And I'm also curious, what is it that makes you as a credit union decide to do something like that for the law enforcement community?
Well, first of all, let me just share with you and the audience. I am related to law enforcement. I have a son that is a police officer, so I do understand the daily lives of what goes on, what they're concerned about. And so as it translates to end of watch program that we offer, we want to make sure that those that protect us, those that protect our community, have that sense of peace of mind when they put on their uniform, when they go out into the street, that, hey, things may be tough, but let's just say that if in the event that things get tougher, the remaining family members have that sense of awareness that things are taken care of. For us, we take great pride in terms of offering this product. So let me explain what it is. Let's just say that if a member, one of our members, that has a mortgage loan of $500,000. Now, of course, in California, 500,000 depends on where it is, but let's just using just rounding that number as an example, 500,000, but also car loans. Let's just say $100,000. So that's a total of $600,000. If that peace officer, that sworn peace officer, is killed in the line of duty, that debt is forgiven, so that the surviving family members do not have to worry about, oh, wow, how are we going to be able to continue to make the loan payment? How are we going to be able to maintain this same roof over our heads? What we do is simply forgive that debt. So there's a limit up to $850,000. So any combination of loans through the police credit union. And I think we take great sense of pride in being able to offer that to our law enforcement community.
And you should. I mean, I can't even imagine the anguish of losing a family member. Mm-hmm. And you know, this is why we want to support and tend to support law enforcement, right? Because they're putting their lives on the line, mm-hmm. not necessarily for themselves, right. For the community.
Correct.
At large. So I can't even imagine the anguish of losing a family member while serving the mm-hmm. community. And then on top of that, having to figure out how to pay off all this debt. I think that's totally admirable and a great thing that the credit union has done to decide to go forward with a program like that. So, I mean, basically what you're saying is, you know, end of watch program, debt forgiveness up to $800K. I mean, if I can't think of too many other things I would want to support more than that. And basically you're saying you're supporting that program just by having an account with the credit union.
That is correct. That is correct.
Well, I'm curious too. What is it about CRPA? What is it about the firearms community that attracts the police credit union? I mean, I can tell you all day long about how we want to support and will continue to support law enforcement. But what attracts you to the firearms community?
Well, I think there's great degree of alignment between the two organizations, our two organizations. First of all, we've certainly have done enough research about your organization to come to realization that really all of your members are supporters of law enforcement. For us, that's great synergy, right? Great alignment, because both of us serve, really, in a way, law enforcement. So with that said, it is one in which we have opened up our field of membership to not just active and retired members of law enforcement and the family members, but right now we have also opened it up as far as membership to support friends and supporters of law enforcement. There's no greater place as far as where those friends and supporters of law enforcement are going to be coming from, and that's your organization, right? It's CRPA, and so I think we have come to that realization that we're all having that same degree of philosophical belief as well as support for the law enforcement community. So I think that makes a great tie between the two groups.
And that brings us to our big announcement, what you just said. So now, as a CRPA member, you are going to have access to be able to open an account at the police credit union. I got that right?
That is correct.
So, and take advantage of some great programs, and really it's an opportunity to support law enforcement. I think that is something that now we can tangibly do. So I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate that. I think this is a great partnership. I think we got a lot to look forward to. Eddie, I appreciate you coming on, and thank you again, and we look forward to a prosperous relationship here.
Great. And I certainly look forward to, and it's an honor for us to be able to serve the law enforcement community. But now that we also are excited to be able to serve members of CRPA who happen to be also friends and supporters of law enforcement.
Absolutely. Well, thanks again, and we look forward to growing with you.
Excellent. Thank you, Kevin.
Absolutely. And you heard that right. You can now have access to opening up an account at the police credit union. I hear they got some great rates. We're going to have some information in the comment section below for you to check it out, possibly even an application to open up an account right now. So be sure and check that out. CRPA is going to continue and try and bring membership benefits to you so that we can continue and change the landscape here in California. One more time, guys, be sure, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We want to get this info out to as many people as possible. Thank you very much again, and we'll see you on the next one.